And welcome back to Belmont Bunch. We're going to have a quick one today. I missed every second of the game tonight. My job required me to miss the whole game. And I'm not I wasn't happy about that. And then I saw what happened via a group chat. I felt like I should still talk in general about some stuff. Great to see that Dobson is kind of growing into a little bit more of an offensive defenseman and, more of that rover that we missed in getting rid of Leddy, and for a lot cheaper. So that is good to see. So starting with a positive, Anders Lee gets going, continues to chug along now. His net front presence is still excellent. And Austin Czarnik has kind of gotten the Twitch line, I am dubbing it, Wahlstrom, Bellows, Czarnik. And they've gotten going, and they've done a good job. And, so offensively, this team's maybe starting to round a corner. They're positively regressing with their shot percentage. The Islanders did not put up a lot of shots tonight. I think it was 21 to 29 for Nashville. It sounds like, and I have to review the footage and probably add it into the next video as part of that. But sounds like not a great night for the left side of the defense that isn't named Adam Pelech. And it really lays bare now, this as a failure of Barry Trotz, not the whole season, not specifically how can you keep icing, a guy like Aho, who just doesn't. It's weird to me, too, because I don't know what he's done to earn Trotz's trust that Salo hasn't. Salo this year looked a lot more comfortable in the role that Aho's playing. And I think in the long run, Salo is also younger. I think Salo has higher upside. I think he's also better right now. So I don't see, personally, the benefit in playing Sebastian Aho. I guess, at first it was like, oh, he's known as a more offensive blue liner than our other guys. And, we haven't really seen it this year. I joked last year that we should convert him to a forward because he had a good shot, I think in a game against Jersey, I want to say. Because he's that bad defensively. And it sounds like that was laid bare tonight. And, Chara, he got his coach points by beating up a guy. I hope that doesn't keep him in the lineup. Because if the Islanders are actually going to start scoring, they're going to have to start to defend as well. Don't know how much of this was on Varley. Like I said, I have seen basically nothing of this. It's very unfortunate that it seems like Noah Dobson was the one on the last goal that didn't get it hard enough around the boards. That's disappointing for a guy that I think is starting to find himself. And I think this really signals, and I was already there, and I think some fans have joined me tonight in saying they don't have it this year. They don't. They constantly come up short, and tonight it was just short, but still, the point streak. I shouldn't do air quotes because it was an actual point streak, but 6-11-5. They need a run. They need a run now, and starting it at home would be good. Winning a single game at home would be good, but some lineup stuff. It's not the only reason they're losing. The players bear responsibility as well. A guy like Josh Bailey is just not there this year, and I grew to like Josh Bailey. I have had a fun, back and forth in my feelings on Josh Bailey, and unfortunately, it's like, oh, he is cooked. He looks horrible. He is a walking turnover, and I think at this point you are way better off with a Bellows or a Wahlstrom just to give them the shot. Because if it's turning into a lost year, you know what you do in those lost years is you find out what you got and the young guys and who's going to be part of the core going forward. In terms of the veterans, that Brock has been good. Unfortunate that he's hurt. That's a big part of them struggling currently. Anders Lee getting going, that's great. Excellent to see. But Josh Bailey, no. Beauvillier, who I love in the playoffs, just in the regular season, it's not consistent enough. And I don't know how, they're not going to be able to justify a long-term extension with him. I don't think, unless he figures it out in the regular season. The bottom six right now, it's there. Good to see, like Zarnik is giving a little bit of a push. And it is nice to see the young guys, the guys that wouldn't get a shot otherwise, getting in the lineup. But again, that's a little bit frustrating because it's taking a lot for Trotz to make the moves that I want him to make of his own volition. Now, he is a Stanley Cup winning coach, and I'm currently wearing the worst Islander jersey in a basement. So there's that. And I did spend 3 hours tonight covering a school board meeting. So, life decisions. 50-50. But that's pretty much all I could say. I can't pretend to know parts of the game I haven't seen, which is 90% of the game. I've seen some highlights, and got the wrong marker today. That's why it's not as thick. Took the 5 seconds I had away from work to go get markers. Got the wrong type. That's the kind of day it was, and I'm actually a little bit thankful that I missed the ending of this game. But I will watch more of this game, and we'll talk about it probably more when we start to finally get the review back up, the podcast episodes, which we've been missing just because, truthfully, work has been ridiculous for me recently, but it is getting close to a vacation for me, and I'd like to do some non-recap stuff and really get stuff going, talk to the community. Really love reading the comments because I really like the discussions, and I think there's a lot of good takes in my comments. And I also want to thank the person in the last video that pointed out that I got the wrong amount of Wahlstrom goals up. I must have missed a couple of games where he scored because, I don't know, there's no other explanation. Although this is only the second game all year that I've missed. The other one, James put up the no recap. Anyway, that's it. We'll see you next time on Belmont Bunch. Hopefully happier. Link in the description for the audio version. You know the rest. You know the thing. And we'll see you next time.